No, I mean...
Wait. You saying I don't have a job?
A job. Like a job.
You mean gamers with careers?
Yeah, there you go.
That's what they should have called
Well,
themselves.
they should have called it
because
that
we
instead, you're
have
right.
jobs, okay?
Yes. Their jobs, they have office jobs.
No, they have Borefest. Unless it has to do with games, then maybe, I don't know.
Borefest. Maybe they work for a company called Borefest. Where they put together a boring content.
Oh, I thought
Convention
they cook
every
up
year.
meat and it's all made of boar and
Borefest.
Borefest.
Borefest 2013. Okay, get this started.
Oh, okay. And although there's a lot of beer there too. It's like Oktoberfest, but
Beerfest.
with yeah.
Borefest.
Borefest. All right.
Why did we start this before starting the... Wait.
Well, we already did.
We did. When did
Yeah,
you start?
I did that before we started talking about Borefest. Hey, everybody. Welcome to FourCredits Podcast for October the 7th, 2013. And Matt just realized we went live, like 30 seconds ago.
I usually do that to you. I'm surprised the opposite happened this time.
I'm sneaky. Very sneaky.
I guess you are.
I'm happy the Jets won. Woo!
That's his name.
Yes.
Happy the Jets won Carneal. It's your full name. I thought we were introducing ourselves. And
I'm
so when
Chris.
you said that, I was like, is that your name?
See,
I'm Matt.
Now this is starting to feel like a Family Guy joke. It's just... So anyways, we're FourCredits Podcast, and we're here to talk to you guys about everything video game related.
We're tired. At least I'm tired.
I'm hyped up because the Jets finally won a game, and I'm excited. And it was really good. It was a close match, so yeah.
Cool.
So video games, because apparently sports don't have anything to do with video games, even though Madden 25 did come out. And
did you play video games? I feel like I didn't play that many video games.
I played some James.
Who's James?
Some video games.
You play them?
Yeah. No. I guess I'll go ahead and start this off.
Do that.
I played more Diablo 3. Like I said, previous weeks I've been playing through that game. I'm enjoying it. Never ending really. I finally beat the game. I've sort of been going around doing everything possible and getting sidetracked along the way. Probably spending too much time in some areas, but I'm a loot whore, so that sort of comes with the territory. Games tend to take longer to complete. But no, I finally did beat the game this morning before work. In fact, I was 10 minutes late to work because I was finishing Diablo 3. Uh-huh.
Nice.
But it's cool. I still have a job.
We're great role models. We're the best.
You know what we are, okay? You know what we are.
Like us. Just like us.
One of us. One of us.
So Diablo.
Yeah, Diablo. Well,
what else did you play besides Diablo?
Besides Diablo, I played some Parking Mania game on my phone.
No.
I know that doesn't count.
No, I asked what games did you play?
See, I see what you did there. I already was setting up the
Sorry,
joke.
keep
And
going.
yeah. I played Ascend, the free game on Xbox Live. That one that I downloaded that you were like, oh no, I don't want to do that. Actually, it's not bad, and it's getting good reviews like everywhere. It's an interesting game. So basically, how the game works is that you are a demigod.
Cool.
And you're bigger than all these people.
So you're god only over people named Dimmy?
Yes, specifically more of them.
So Demi Lovato has to do everything that you tell her.
And also Demi Moore.
I'm starting to like this idea.
Yeah.
I like this idea a lot.
Yeah.
Where do you sign up to be a demigod?
You do that in the game Ascend.
Okay.
Or whatever the game is called.
What else does a demigod do?
Anyways, basically, how the game works is it starts you off in, choosing your path. There's 3 different ways you can go. You can go, like, I forget if it's black or red, but I think it's red for like darkness or something.
Color-coded.
Then there's blue, which is sort of neutral, and there's white, which is Now, it's not supposed to mean good versus bad. They even say that in it. They even say that it's not necessarily good versus bad. White is faster, red is heavier blows, and blue is more magic based.
So these are a skill tree path. When you say path, you mean skill tree, not literal path?
No, it is a path. Because when you jump into the world and start playing, you are, oddly enough, in a different dimension than the people that chose the other paths.
Okay.
And it does this really cool mechanic where you can actually, if there's a guy in another realm next to you, you'll see him sort of like glowing, and he'll be translucent, and so you'll see him, and you can go up next to him, and you can push a button to teleport enemies in your vicinity to his realm, and then he has to fight them.
Okay.
And then it does a whole like Shadow of the Colossus thing where people ride on you. You get followers if you destroy a I don't know, what do you call that? Not a temple, not a pillar, like what?
A dungeon.
No. What do you? It's like a altar. That's what I was looking for.
An altar.
Yes. If you destroy a altar of another realm, whatever, you get that group of people. They start following you, and you command them, and you can have them like jump on you, whatever. And they'll start attacking other stuff while you're, because you're their god now, basically.
Where's your god now? Oh,
you're on him.
Oh,
you're, currently. You gain life in the game by eating them.
The people, your followers?
The people, your followers.
That's kind of a weird decision to make.
You're like so you're fighting some big boss guy, and all your followers are attacking, but you're losing health. You decide to eat some of them to gain life back, and the other ones are still fine. They're
they're not at all.
They're not affected by
God,
it. Like our god is eating us.
He ate us.
No, like it's just sort of accepted as this is.
Oh, the human sacrifices must be made every once in a while for our God.
Of course, everyone knows that in all religions, human sacrifices are meant. In
all religions.
All
religions.
In Mormons, you lose your pride and you lose your youth because you immediately become a mother or a father.
Defend everybody. Let's just keep going with this.
I'm sorry. I was gonna go on. I was actually gonna start doing like 5 or 6 different religions. I'm just gonna stop at Mormons, because I don't want to offend more groups.
You just want your offensive joke to be laser targeted on one.
See, now you're making me feel like a bad guy because I'm not targeting everybody. So I'm just gonna move past this and move back to the game. Anyways, in the game, that's the whole point of it, is going around and destroying these altars and making them worship you, blah, blah, blah. And there's multiplayer stuff. People can attack your altars. You can attack people's altars, and then it'll sort of go into this multiplayer thing where you will fight someone to gain control of their altar. But it's interesting. And you, by the way, are not the biggest god. There are people, there's like things that are huge.
There's a whole echelon of gods.
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh, God. Hey, yeah. And it also does something cool with the top ranking of person of every specific realm. Mm-hmm. They appear as like your leader, sort of.
Okay.
So you are a follower of them, and yet you create followers in order for you. And the more followers you get, stuff like that, you can actually move up in the ranks. And the whole point of it being, free on Xbox Live is a lot of people can just go on it.
Yeah.
And people want that number 1 spot. Personally, I'm not going to play that game that much.
So
I don't have to worry about that. But I'm sure someone out there is like, oh, I'm so close. And they have to have that little bit of pride in their life.
To be number 1. There's no achievement for being number 1, is there?
Actually, I haven't looked. I didn't look at achievements in that game. Oh, that would suck.
Yeah.
Then again, there is that for
a lot of games.
A lot of games. Like, what's the word game you like? Windows. Wordament. Thank you.
Wordament.
Okay, I know word. What does ament mean?
I don't think it means anything.
You sure it wasn't 2 words combined together?
Wordament? Oh, probably tournament.
Okay, that works.
Word tournament.
Sure, why not?
It's word tournament. It's a word.
See, I never really put the pieces together and like, what is that?
Now we did.
Well, okay, whatever.
We just did it. Just here, live.
Maybe.
Word tournament.
I don't know.
Word.
If it's not correct, it should be.
Tell us. Write us. P.O. Box No, actually, we don't have P.O. Box.
I do.
Well, you're weird. Anyway.
Shut up. Where do you think I get all my German dungeon porn sent to?
You.
Yeah.
P.O. Box.
No, I don't have that. No.
Maryland.
I do have the P.O. Box. I don't have the
17
other stuff.
60609. Okay.
I just realized I can't suck on ice and talk at the same time, so
Sucks.
I will not be able to do that.
That totally sucks.
Other games I've been playing.
I don't know about that one. What's about?
Well, is a game where you sort of have to discover oneself and what you are doing. There's a lot of second guessing involved, and you sort of have to make up conversation while progressing through the cinematic-based, ambiotic, translucent.
No, we don't get beyond two. We don't get beyond 2 souls until next week. We can't talk about cinematic.
Ellen Page.
Until Ellen Page the game comes out next week.
Which I will be getting tomorrow, I believe, from GameFly. So I'll be reviewing that for you guys next week. I will play that a shit ton.
The reviews apparently for everybody don't hit until tomorrow. Apparently the review embargo isn't up until tomorrow. Which is crazy because that's very rare.
Usually that happens on games that don't get good reviews.
Yeah, I was listening to a podcast this morning where the guy was talking about, like, he couldn't say anything about his review, but he was basically talking in a general sense. Yes, usually when review embargoes are the day of launch, doesn't necessarily mean that it's of bad quality, but it means that the publisher is not confident in what the game is going to get. So
that being said, we did get to play some of it at GameStop Expo, and what I did get to play was intriguing. Mm-hmm. I didn't get to play the tutorial beforehand. I feel like I would have enjoyed it more had I played the tutorial.
The real game, you're gonna start from the top. You're gonna get all the basics down.
Yeah, I got that.
But no, we'll definitely have impressions when we get that game. But yeah, so it's been really interesting to watch kind of the internet being like guessing right now because nobody really knows if this game's gonna be any good or not. I don't know.
I think it'll do fine.
We'll see.
Why they're not doing this whole thing, I have no idea.
I don't know. Probably because Sony is focusing on PlayStation 4 stuff right now. And so, while they spent a lot of money on marketing Beyond.
Oh, a shit ton.
They're spending a lot more money on PlayStation 4. So I don't blame them as an organization for focusing on the bigger product and kind of letting this go by the wayside. Because they know the people who are going to buy it are going to buy it no matter what.
I think the only reason a lot of people are going to buy it is because Ellen Page.
I know.
That's one of the main reasons why I'm renting it. Because Ellen Page.
What about Willem Dafoe? How do you feel about Willem Dafoe?
I can't answer that question. By accordance to law, I'm not allowed to answer that question.
Yeah. It always reminds me of those internet memes that's like a celebrity name or somebody's name, and it's like 2 different pictures. And the one for Willem Dafoe is Willem Dafoe, because he's like all mad looking. And then there's Willem Defriend, and he's smiling.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Or Reese Witherspoon, Reese without her spoon.
Have you seen Reese Witherfork?
Oh, yeah,
that one too. Yes, but I've seen it without her spoon.
Those are great. Those are pretty great. Sorry. We're way off topic. What else have you actually been playing?
The banjo. On Banjo Hero 5.
Dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been rocking it up
games.
like
great.
Dude, have you played Taco Tudo Fresco Cracker yet?
Taco Tudo Fresco Cracker. Dude. So you eat tacos while sitting in a Tudo Fresco. Which, by the way...
And you're a white guy.
Our audience will have no idea what that is, because there's only 2 of them, and both of them are Southern California.
Maybe some other places called Tudo Fresco. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know how Tudo Fresco popped in, besides the fact that it's fun to say.
Tudo Fresco?
Tudo Fresco.
Tudo Fresco. I like Tudo Fresco. The one on RSM is pretty good.
The drive-thru one in Orange is nice, too.
Yeah, both of them are pretty good.
So, off topic.
That's not what we're talking about, Shane. Sorry.
StarCraft.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Yes, all things StarCraft related. I still have your box, by the way, if you ever want to come pick that up.
This is StarCraft Podcast. We're recording from North Korea.
Today,
South Korea.
the other day, I got in the mail
Flurry!
Whoa! I got a package that has StarCraft, Heart of the Swarm in it. Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, look at that.
Why?
Oh, cause StarCraft.
What?
Yeah.
Why do you have it?
Because somebody sent it to my address off of Amazon without realizing that it was going to my place. So
you get to keep this awesome copy of Star. You know, you should install it and we can review it for the podcast.
You can hang it on your wall.
Because playing games is so mainstream.
Yeah,
right,
I just
Shane?
hang them on the wall now.
Yeah, all Shane does is he just puts his games on the wall like a record collection. That's what he does.
You realize I have a record on the wall?
Well, no, but you don't have your record collection on a wall.
No, that is true.
Yeah, you're not one of those.
Like a trophy.
Yeah, like a
what
trophy.
Would it? Wait. Usually, trophies you get because you did something. Well, no. Well, if you want to keep it video game related, then yes. But what exactly did you do to receive this StarCraft trophy?
Spent a lot of money. I think that spending money can be a prize.
Dude, do you think that spending money on StarCraft is deserving of a prize?
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. He says he earned StarCraft by beating the first part of StarCraft. He earned it. Can't argue with that logic.
Yes, I can.
Okay,
Watch me.
Go ahead. Do it.
You can't get it till you beat the second part of StarCraft. You can't get the second part till you beat the second part.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
It's a terrible argument.
You can't get the second.
You'd be a terrible lawyer. Okay. What else did you actually play?
I vote for a mistrial.
You vote for a mistrial?
Yes.
What?
Order in the court.
That's not a thing.
Silence. He's being belligerent.
You're a terrible lawyer. Okay, let's keep going. We have an audience. We have to actually do a show now. We can't just ramble. Sorry.
Is that what we do when we have an audience?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, what else did you play this week?
No, your turn.
Oh, you're done?
Pretty much.
Okay.
It was a very, very quiet week.
I finished Saints Row 4. Last week, or 2 weeks ago, I said I got to...
Wait.
No, I didn't play Kerbal Space Program.
What?
Don't worry about what's going on in there. I played Saints Row 4.
Okay.
And I finished Saints Row 4. And the end of that game is...
Is Saints Row 4?
Yeah. It's not as grand and sweeping as I thought it was going to be. And the thing after the credits is not really that great. It's kind of a joke instead of an actual ending.
Would you say that the ending for 3 was better than the ending of 4?
I'm trying to remember the ending of 3.
The ending of 3 was the one where you, you went into space and did the trailer for the movie.
That was that's not the end. That was...
Well, no, that's like the after end.
Oh, yeah.
The end of that one was shooting the guy trying to get into the plane or whatever to take off.
Oh. Jeez. I need to play Saints Row 3 again. I don't remember any of that. Stop talking about StarCraft in the chat.
You need to construct more pylons.
Yes, they do. I agree. They need to construct more pylons.
Go construct more pylons.
GG. Good game.
GG. Yeah.
Have fun. Good luck. Sorry. That's all I know about StarCraft.
HFGL. Yeah.
That's all I know about StarCraft is you need to construct more pylons and GG. Okay. Good luck, have fun. Yeah, that was it. And good luck, have fun.
Yep.
I also know that.
Yep.
Good luck, have fun.
Forgetful.
I don't know what that means.
It's forgetful. I don't know.
Well, there's something about
Anyways, StarCraft. No, we're getting away.
Yeah,
no,
and
all
those sorts of weird stuff in StarCraft.
No, StarCraft. No, we don't play StarCraft. We hear it's good, and people that like StarCraft like StarCraft.
I don't pop StarCraft. I rock Tom Ford. Anyways. But I'll have, I guess, we don't have any other reviews, right? So I guess I'm reviewing Saints Row later?
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
I have a review for that now.
You have a review for that.
But that'll be later, though. I'll save that for later then.
All about day 9.
I also played a couple of
What's
real life...
happening on day 9?
I have no idea. I think that's a StarCraft thing again.
Okay.
I played some real life stuff. I played the get a traffic citation for not having my registration tags. That was a fun game.
Wait, again?
Yeah, second
time. You
time.
got pulled over again?
I got pulled over again, and this time he actually wrote me up. He ran my numbers, still said I actually had registration, but he still said he had to give me the ticket. But it's a fixed ticket, so as soon as I get my tags, I can go into any police station and get it. I know.
That is bullshit.
It was.
I'm not going to watch another Twitch page while we are currently doing a show on Twitch.
So I played that. I played that game, that wonderful game. I also played...
You played a real-life date simulator?
No.
Yeah?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
No.
I hear that game sucks.
You played that more recent than I have. I also played the work 10 straight hours of work on Friday because my manager called me in to work at the local bakery for 3 hours. Then I had to drive to my actual shift at work, and I didn't get home until 3 a.m.
Outside sucks. Horrible graphics, no mods.
Wait.
I agree with Blitz. Okay, yes.
And Mike can't figure out the tutorial.
No, totally true, dude. The outside world, terrible graphics. It's like in 720p or something.
Yeah.
God. Not to mention the human interaction interface is terrible.
I think the chat is trying to tell us that Day 9 is a game. Please inform us. What is this?
And why should we? No. Nah. Okay.
Okay, never mind.
Okay.
He's a streamer.
Oh.
He's a person. Okay.
We don't need to go to someone else's.
Don't give a crap.
No. Don't say that. We support everyone else in the industry doing the same thing that we're doing.
Okay. Well, I don't give a crap. He can give a crap.
I'm being polite.
I cannot.
I
can't give a crap. I can't. I want to give you this crap, but I can't. I don't have it. I don't have any.
Dude, I prefer HFR as well, dude. High frame rate all the way. Dude, I'm so excited.
I don't care about Magic.
Wait, now we're talking about Magic the Gathering?
Because this guy apparently streams Magic. That's what they're trying to tell you. Shane's like, but Magic! That's how I imagine that's what he's saying.
But Magic?
But Magic! Yeah, but Magic.
You gonna make a rabbit pop out of there, or like...
Yeah.
Apparently that's Matt's fantasy, to have a rabbit shoved up his ass just so that he can pop it out in front of a bunch of children.
You would made that very elaborate.
On the spot.
What else did I play?
He streams him playing celebs. Wait.
Like Felicia Day.
He plays them.
Did Shane just call Felicia Day a cutie with a booty?
Dude, you don't know this? He has a major crush on Felicia Day.
Shane, do you?
Yeah, dude, you didn't know this?
I have a story I need to tell you.
What about how you met her?
No, I almost did.
Oh.
But I can't tell it on the podcast here because I might be breaking some sort of,
Wait.
Hollywood thing. So I don't
No, say now. Say now.
I literally can't.
What do you... Oh, wait. It was during...
And I don't know.
If she's in a movie coming up?
I can't say anything that happened while I was there because it all is...
She's in a movie with Morgan Freeman?
No, I can't say anything.
I just put the pieces together.
It. No, that actually has nothing to do with it. I'll tell you later.
Dude, you can watch this on his Android. Cool. We stream mobile.
I guess we do. Anyways.
Yeah, Shane's been doing that to his iPhone for a while, but... Thanks anyways, Nada. I mean... She's cute.
Anyway.
Isn't she?
I know.
Just look. Oh. So, anyways, we're going to go back into games that you've been playing besides Saints Row, because we're going to review that later.
Yeah. What else did I play? I probably didn't play anything else. I had something earlier I was going to talk about. I totally forgot.
Yeah, Blitz, she does. I really hope that I don't.
Yeah, I played a lot of Life. That's pretty much all I've been playing.
Dude, the game
Not
of
the
Life.
Board game, but actual Life.
That's depressing.
So that's it for me. So you want to hit into news?
Yeah, because we have a lot packed in the news.
We have a lot of news.
We
have a couple weeks of it. We already reviewed Madden Blitz. You missed it.
It's just another football game.
I reviewed Madden a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I should get that back at some point.
If you want,
at some point.
Yeah.
No urgency. Just maybe I'll pop it in and get an achievement on it. Never play it again.
We actually did not play FIFA. You guys played FIFA. Why don't you guys tell us how you felt about FIFA?
Hey, why don't one of you guys come on the show next week or something?
Yeah, talk about FIFA.
Come and do a review on FIFA for us.
We're not qualified because we had no idea what soccer is.
Also, I hate soccer.
I don't know enough about soccer to review FIFA.
I just do not like it, but you do. All right, looks like Blitz might be joining us next week.
Maybe.
We'll have some beers, brewskis. Sounds good. We'll do it next week.
Sweet. I'm bringing up the news here, if I can bring it up. Okay. So we got a couple weeks of news. Starting out with Steam.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
With Valve stuff. So while we didn't have a show last week, the other couple announcements that Valve was making about Steam stuff dropped. One of them was kind of predictable. It was just they renamed the stuff about the Steam boxes to Steam machines. And they showed off kind of like an idea of what their high-end Steam machine would be. So we kind of know what to expect from that. But then the big shock was the Steam controller, which was the big reveal that they were saving for everybody. So if you don't know what the Steam controller is yet, it's
awkward.
Instead of sticks, they put two what they're calling trackpads on it, front and center, left and right. The buttons are around these trackpads, and then there's a touch screen in the middle. Kind of looks like Darth Vader. You're right.
Actually, I think it reminds me more of a gas mask.
So yeah, like kind of.
It's got the holes coming out the side. Like
the dude from Fallout.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Why not? Let's go with that.
But yeah, Valve is arguing that it's a controller to kind of meet in the middle between a traditional controller and a mouse and keyboard setup, and it's supposed to be sort of like the best of both worlds. So the precision of the pads are supposed to be not equivalent to a mouse, but at least closer to a mouse precision than a stick.
No, but the way that because I've seen people use it, I saw a video.
Yeah.
It is really awkward to watch their fingers like.
Yeah. And I guess
I don't know.
It doesn't look like it would
work.
work.
It looks alien.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it would work, but apparently the feedback that they do, like they actually have a tactile kind of force that you feel with your thumbs there under the pads, and it's supposed to feel like you're getting like more of a like it's feeling you move, and so that way you can kind of judge the sensitivity that way. Because like a stick, you know where the end of the stick is because it stops. Never mind.
He prefers his controller solid,
not
than
Steam
form.
I know, Steam controller. I mean, you just grab it, it just goes through your hands.
You can't grab it, Matt. It's Steam. You go to pick it up,
it's hot.
And you just can't.
Hot.
Like,
it's pretty hot.
Just. So, anyways, let's move on.
Moving on. Next up, so Batman. You like some Batman games.
I love me some Batman games.
The Batman Arkham Origins.
It's coming out October 27th, I believe.
It is 25th.
25th, sorry.
The Wii U version will be cheaper.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't have the multiplayer mode.
That's right. That's what I was about to say. It will not have the multiplayer.
That's the news story.
Yeah.
That's the whole story. So if you're a Wii U user who wants to buy the Batman Arkham Origins, na Batman.
Na me.
Yep.
My favorite meme ever.
So there you go.
I actually had someone the other day tell me that the first time she saw a meme, she thought it was Mimi, and so she always calls it Mimi's now.
Oh, that's cute.
I know, right?
It's a Mimi.
She's like, I found this really cool Mimi the other day, and so I sort of understood what she was going for. I didn't want to correct her.
It's like people call them memes.
Yeah.
It's like, I know what you're talking about.
But
you're wrong.
Must be French. Mimi.
Mimi. The Last of Us is getting DLC. First some multiplayer packs, and then a single player mission.
I never really did like the multiplayer in that game. I was actually pretty good at it, but I didn't like the feel of it.
I digged it.
Then again, you also liked the Naughty Dog,
the Uncharted stuff.
Uncharted series. You liked the multiplayer in that, and I couldn't get used to the feeling of the guy. He has the same motion feeling as characters in GTA, where he sort of doesn't stop running right away.
Yeah.
It has that weird rebound, I guess, or slow down.
Definitely.
I don't.
Definitely. No, I know what you're talking about. It's just a different feel.
Yeah, and I can't get used to it. I like my character to stop as soon as I...
You like really heavy dudes.
Yeah, I like Gears
wearing
of War.
a bunch of armor and heavy guns.
GTA is the best.
The best you ever had?
No.
The best you ever had?
Pokemon? Wait, what? How did that...
Huh?
Okay, first, we thought GTA was a little...
Anyways,
heavy from Team Fortress 2. No, actually, usually I'm a medic.
Do you really play medic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shut up.
I'm not judging you. I played the medic a couple times.
Oh, okay.
There will be no...
I didn't really like the GTA series.
Hey, Blitz, this is a news story for you. Like, this is actually going to appeal to your sensibilities. There is no college football game coming out from EA next year.
Yep.
You may have already heard of this, but for those of you in the audience that don't, I know you know. There are probably people who don't. So this is kind of the culmination of all the stuff that I've been talking about on the podcast before. The NCAA, negotiating with the players, trying to figure out, whether they should be paid, which they all want to be, and how EA is dealing with this, about whether or not to make the deal with the NCAA to have a game. They tried to get over it by just going straight to the colleges and trying to negotiate with colleges themselves, trying to get licensed for a college football game. They started dropping out too. So EA just gave up and just said, okay, fine, no college football game next year.
You know what? I think they're really stupid because these college students, if they really were good at the game and are going to go on to be pro, it would be a good thing for them to appear in a college-based game where their name can get out there more.
And that's
what
they're arguing.
Yeah, I mean, we're giving you free publicity.
And it's not just a video game either. They want basically to have the rights to market themselves, which they currently are not allowed to do.
Oh, no. Well, they want to be paid to have their face in the game.
No, I know.
I'm saying
they want to be paid for everything.
I'm saying no. Their payment is boosting their career by their name and face being out there.
That's the thing, though, is that the agreement is that because that's the agreement, they don't have their names on the game.
Oh.
No. The college football games just have their number. They're not allowed to have a digital version of themselves.
Question, does the digital version look like them?
EA maybe fudges some lines there.
Because if it didn't look like them, if it was just numbers, then I say, yeah, okay, fine. They don't need whatever. They don't get money for that. But if they're actually putting their names on it, I mean, like... Yeah. I don't know what they're complaining about. It's a sport game with numbers. It just so happens that it's the same numbers of an actual college.
But there's other stuff going on. The NCAA is the main problem. That stuff goes beyond a video game podcast, so I'm just going to leave it at EA is not making it.
Yeah, as Blitz says, they can't have a scholarship / get paid and remain an amateur.
Yeah, it's just it's so complicated. Hopefully the stuff will get resolved. Yes, UCLA. It exists.
Yes.
You're right. They do exist.
University of California, left on Avery.
Yeah, left on Avery.
It's where I go to school, UCLA.
Yeah. Toon Link is going to be in Smash Brothers, but you knew that.
Of course.
Sonic is going to be in Smash Brothers. Those two characters.
I did not actually know that Sonic was coming back yet. I missed that confirmed.
That was this week's.
Oh, okay.
South Park Stick of Truth has release date.
Yes, it does.
December 10th. 360, PS3, PC. No Wii U version.
Which is fine because people that have Wii U's are usually younger. Any Nintendo system. I don't think parents should be buying South Park games for their kids.
Not really.
I think it's a little inappropriate for children.
It's a little?
You think? So I think that's a good thing. Yeah.
Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, the sequel to last year's Donkey Kong Country Returns, is delayed. Will not hit this year. It was originally for holiday this year, with everything else that Nintendo's releasing. They did the smart thing and said, we'll put something in the beginning of next year. So that's a February 2014 game now. It's smart.
You know what? The only reason I'm sticking by Nintendo's side is because they're making a Bayonetta 2 happen on their console alone.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know. I'm firmly still in the... Hey, okay, you know what happened this week on the internet, by the way?
What?
Everyone caught up to me, and you know what I mean by that? You remember in E3 when E3 hit and all the trailers from the Nintendo press conference, and nobody cared about Super Mario 3D World.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, the internet started caring about Mario 3D World this week. And I'm like, yeah, I beat you all to it.
As I remember saying at the time as well, it looks like a really cool concept. And they've been dabbling with the whole 3D world for past galaxies. So...
That game looks really good.
Then again, at the same time, the new Sonic game is the same concept as Galaxies.
Yeah.
And it looks really good.
Looks good too.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's good, that's great.
I'm excited to have a good Sonic game.
It would be good to have a good Sonic game. And yes,
we're getting
to that story. No, it's not that. It's just
you totally were being hipster.
No,
right there.
It's just
you totally were.
I'm just trying to say, it's like I don't get why nobody was hyped before this.
I was hyped for this long before other people were hyped.
I'm just saying it doesn't make sense to me why all of a sudden a new trailer would pique everyone.
I was born liking this game.
Yes.
Everyone else just adapted to it.
Thank you, Video Game Bane.
Video Game Bane?
Video Game Bane. I liked this game beforehand.
Oh. I thought you were saying a video game representation of Bane. I was like, is he in a... Usually
he's in one of the Batman games.
Yeah, probably. But they put him as the actual like comic book guy, not the like real person Bane that's in the one that came out.
Our next story is, okay, so that 3DS Zelda game, Link Between Worlds. They kind of talked more about it at a Nintendo Direct earlier this week and revealed that the structure of the game is going to be a little different than a classic Zelda. Instead of it being, you go to a dungeon, you get that dungeon's item, and you use that dungeon's item against a boss. Now, it'll be more freeform. You'll be able to approach any of the dungeons at any of the times.
You can approach them at any way you like.
And all the items are presented in a store at the beginning of the game. And you buy them as you see fit, instead of earning them in the dungeons.
You know what? I don't really like that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the flow works so well to get a new ability in this dungeon, learn to apply it to your surroundings, then at the next dungeon, mix it with the new ability you learn from that one. They've been playing that out for the longest time, and I feel like that's why people are saying it's getting stale. You know, it's the same rhythm over and over again. You know, it's the same story. But I always felt like it helped you progress and at the same time was a great learning tool in the games.
Yeah.
Now, if they just throw this in and you just have nothing, you can beat the game without getting anything, I'm assuming. Because
I don't know.
That would give you the ability of being able to free flow through it, or you have to purchase stuff in order to get through certain parts.
Yeah, I don't know how they're doing it. But regardless, I think it's interesting. Whether or not it works, I think it's cool that Nintendo's finally trying something different with a Zelda game.
Well, I gotta tell you, when I played it at GameStop Expo, I was not very impressed with it. It was actually very difficult.
Yeah.
Like,
people like that.
I like to enjoy myself. Like I played Dark Souls, and I'm gonna play Dark Souls 2. So obviously I'm a bit of a masochist, but I don't know. I didn't enjoy it as much. I only got to play a little bit, but what I did play, I wasn't all hyped out for it. It was interesting though.
Fair enough, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll see that when the game comes out. That game actually comes out the same day as Super Mario 3D World and the Xbox One. So that's going to be a busy week.
It's going to be a busy day.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. No, they're a couple days off.
Are they?
The Xbox One comes out on Friday. Nintendo games come out on Sundays.
Okay, so it's like within a few days.
Yeah.
Still crazy, though.
But still, yeah, no, crazy weekend for sure, yeah.
So my favorite news story this week was...
God, really? Stop talking about StarCraft!
Mike in the chat makes a good point. Yeah, I guess you could go to any dungeon in Zelda 1. You're right. At any time. I mean, it wasn't recommended because some were way harder, but
yeah, you
could in theory. Moving on. There's a Kirby game coming out on the 3DS.
There is.
That's the best thing I've ever heard this week.
It's pretty cool. It's about time they made a new original
Kirby.
game instead of just making anniversary editions or...
I really like Kirby.
I know you do.
I like Kirby.
You purchased anniversary editions.
I like Kirby a lot.
He's the guy that you know.
Kirby.
He's the star of the
show.
Not this one, but that one.
Anyways. Speaking of Sonic Lost World, we have a weird story about Sonic Lost World.
Okay.
They're doing a pre-order bonus for Sonic Lost World.
Okay, so far not unusual.
on Amazon.com.
Once again, not unusual.
That's not the weird part of the story.
No, I'm waiting for it.
The pre-order bonus is 25 extra lives. Kotaku refers to it as literally the worst DLC of all time. That is what this article is titled. This is literally the worst DLC of all time.
So Amazon realizes that you don't have a life, so they're trying to give you 25 of them?
Haha. Yeah.
That is stupid.
I just thought you'd enjoy that. Lost World? No. I mean, kind of. Well, no, it's not really a cheat code. Because you're paying extra money for it. So, it's kind of weird.
Well, you're not paying extra money. You're just pre-ordering it from a specific place, and that secures you 25 extra lives when you pay for it.
I don't know. It's a little weird.
Which makes me think that there will be life microtransactions.
Oh, don't tell me that.
That's what I am seeing happening with that game, is if they're giving out 25 lives as a pre-order bonus, that's because you have limited lives, and if you run out, no, they wouldn't do that. Would they do that? Set up microtransactions to,
Sega's
you need to
been
pay,
pretty bad.
you need to pay $5 to get 25 more lives.
Oh, no. Okay, let's stop talking about this. It's making me depressed. Okay, so as you probably know, GTA 5 Online came out.
And
some
went
bugs.
down.
It's buggy. It's an online experience. But it also was released alongside a patch that fixes some stuff. So if you had some issues, try again. Apparently some people were occasionally locked out of a strip club. They fixed that.
I heard about that, and I think that is awesome.
Fix it. So, yeah. And yes,
people drive the exact asshole way.
Apparently, everybody on GTA Online is like a total jerkwad. So, there you go.
I have not tried online yet. I'm afraid to because I feel like I won't be able to ever get anything done. Because there will always be some guy. Yeah. Can you kill each other?
I believe you can. Yes.
Oh God. I should have beat that game back before online. It was there. Oh, I can still play offline, can't I? Online is a mode.
Separate mode, yes, it's a separate mode.
Okay.
You create a character.
Okay.
So you can even create a female character for the first time in a GTA. So there you go. Warcraft movie. Still happening. And it's happening on December 18th, 2015.
That's correct. They actually put a release date to it. Now it'll probably get pushed back because everything always does. But
directed by Duncan Jones.
Yes.
Possibly starring Colin Farrell. I'm not making this up.
No,
Possibly starring Colin Farrell.
That is a true statement.
I hope he's an orc.
Is that because it's the only thing you know about?
Yeah, because that's always the front of a Warcraft game, right? It's just a big
Or what about
face.
a panda?
No, that's... I guess, yeah, there are pandas.
What is that, Bruce Willis?
I hope... Yeah, Bruce Willis is a panda. Let's do it.
Oh, sure, why not?
And yes, Mike, you're probably right. If Colin Farrell is in it, you'll probably die. Because Colin Farrell dies.
Because Colin Farrell always dies.
PS3 got an update last week. If you have PS3.
You can't touch my paladin, mate.
Anyways.
Is that another StarCraft reference? Or
PS3 got a...
Is it sexual innuendo for your paladin?
System update. PS3 got a system update.
Did it brick them again?
No. In fact, it was a good one.
Oh.
Auto download of system of software updates became not just a PSN feature and was rolled out to everybody. So sorry, Mike, you can't feel good about having that because now everybody has it. Supported purchases also auto downloads now to every PSN user. There's new trophy options and there's also data transfer between via Wi-Fi to your Vita.
By the way, I love it. We still have 0 viewers according to that.
Yeah. Oh, because they're watching on a phone. I wonder if the viewer counts only if people are watching on the Twitch channel. Wait, are all of
you guys watching on your phones? I actually do wonder that. Are you guys all on your mobile devices?
It's probably true, because we have 0 viewers on the Twitch channel. No, that's on his laptop.
Yeah.
We should have 1 viewer, unless he's like put it in his settings or something to not be viewed or something.
To be invisible?
Maybe.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
Thank you, E.T.
XCOM The Bureau. That game.
Yeah?
Came out.
It's getting DLC.
It is getting DLC exclusively for the 360 right now. We went over this before the podcast. PS4 controller will be PC compatible out of the box.
Correct. And Xbox Ones will not be PC compatible until 2014. They haven't given it a more specific window, but they did say that eventually it will become compatible with PC.
So yeah.
Now the reasoning behind that, I would say, is because they weren't expecting to do it, but then Sony sort of was going to do it, and they figured, crap, we better do this as well.
Because the modern Microsoft are complete scaredy cats, and they have to do everything that Sony's doing.
Dude, honestly, I go back to my old statement of they should have just sticked with the Xbox One, how it's going to happen. I think it would have done so well if they just stuck to their balls and just, you know.
So funny that they just turn everything around now.
You know, someone could say that that's a good thing and a bad thing for the company because on one end, it's giving the customers exactly what they want.
Yes.
At the other end, it's just giving the customers what they want and not, you know, trying new things.
Yeah, it's like they're trying to do both at the same time. It's very strange.
The beard is weird. Let's go Dodgers.
What?
Are you talking about the fact that I trimmed, or are you talking about a guy on the Dodgers that has a beard and it looks weird, or?
So Borderlands 2
is having a contest going on right now. Is that what you're going to right now?
Borderlands is giving away $100,000 worth of prizes.
No. You said it wrong.
I'm literally just reading.
No, that's incorrect. They are giving away $100,000 in cash along with other prizes.
Okay. 50K of which is prizes. 50K of which is a single... if you would let me finish my sentence, I would have said that.
well, no, it's slightly incorrect. Because the way it's worded, 50K is... Okay, they're giving away $100,000. 50 grand is going for the first player, or first poll. Like one grand prize winning. Then the other 50 is split up into another 4. Now, on top of that, they will be doing weekly giveaways from people like Turtle Beach and NVIDIA and a couple other people, I forget, including they're doing some sort of 2K thing of giving you PC versions of every 2K game and 2K games to come. Think about that.
Okay. Anyways, if you sign up on their website, you'll sign up for this thing, and it starts on Friday.
Yeah, that thing was worded terribly. You were saying it's giving away $100,000, 50 of which is cash. No, 100 of it is cash. No, they're giving away $100,000 in cash and other prizes. And you don't want no NBA 2K13. Well, you and everybody else. I don't have to because PC games from 2K usually aren't as good as their console.
That's been changing for a while.
Okay, but hey, whatever. They're free. Also, it's not necessary, you're not definitely going to win. The way that you enter is to go online and sign up for it and then participate in their daily challenges for the next month, starting on October 11th. And by the way, the prizes are only available for citizens in the U.S. They're not available outside, so...
Sorry, Canada.
Or England, or wherever you live.
No, just Canada.
Or Mexico.
I just feel bad for Canada. No one else.
Oh.
I don't feel bad for anybody else, just Canada. Sorry, Canada.
Wow. Okay, we know where his loyalties lie.
Oh, Canada.
2 beavers are better than 1. Yes.
Anyways.
Because Canada.
I'm going to move on now. The Xbox One's DVR will automatically record gameplay when you unlock an achievement.
Yeah! So, have you ever been to YouTube and noticed how all those people are like, here's how you get this achievement? This is the easiest solution to it. It will automatically do it for you, and then you can just upload it.
Yeah, I think that's a really cool feature.
That is brilliant.
That's really smart.
They noticed there was such a huge audience of people doing that already.
Yep.
Why not?
Why not?
Since you may not realize when you get the achievement, or it may just be something that pops up randomly.
Yeah.
Why not have it automatic?
Last but not, or actually, one story and then we have a last story.
Achievement Hunter Blitz reporting for duty.
Injustice, Gods Among Us is going to get Vita, PS4, and PC versions announced today.
Really?
Next month.
next month. Well,
November.
Well, the PS4. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yes. Wow. Yeah, it is October now.
Yes.
Whoa, that feels weird.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Whoa.
Next gen, next month.
Whew.
But yeah,
who knows? Next month.
Who knows why? It's a Sony exclusive deal, except for the PC version. Who knows why? On Twitter, one of the guys over at NetherRealm did say that the reason why they're doing a PC version is because the PC version of Mortal Kombat 9 actually sold really, really well.
Okay. No, I did not review Theros because it is a group of cards in Magic the Gathering. It is not a video game. It is a real-life card game block inside of Magic the Gathering. Not
We don't
a
review
video game.
card games.
Also,
on the
I'm not
podcast.
exactly sure how you would review that.
I really like the feel of the card. The art looks really well done. Yes, but we're a video game podcast, not a game podcast.
Okay.
Difference.
Yes, and Magic Online. Whatever. Move on.
It's not worth it.
Just. I talk about Magic enough on here. I don't need to review those.
The last story was already mentioned by our chat earlier. Author and video game namesake Tom Clancy has passed away at 66.
Yeah, poor guy.
He will be remembered forever, though, because of, well, all the movies based on his books.
All his
legacy of books.
I mean, yeah.
TV shows that, were based on his books.
And unfortunately, crappy games based on his books.
Some really good games, too. I mean, we were just talking last week about Rainbow Six Vegas being pretty good.
Because it was free recently.
It was pretty good
That's why we were talking about it.
I liked Rainbow Six Vegas. And Rainbow Six Vegas 2, a.k.a. the game that's just full of Dodge cars. That's what I remember about Rainbow Six Vegas. Both of them is just Dodge product placement everywhere.
Product placement all over the place.
Every car you hid behind was a Dodge. He's famous for, pretty much if you want military fiction, that's the guy that springs to your mind.
I wonder how this is going to affect the sales of the newest game coming out. Tom Clancy's, what's it? It starts with an R. Is it not Retribution? No.
Well,
Retaliate? It's like
Splinter Cell just came out. That's technically a Tom Clancy
the
game.
one coming out on next-gen consoles.
I don't remember.
The one with the iPad support.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't remember what it's called. It's the something.
Yeah.
Right? Because
I think it starts with an R.
I got it confused because E3 last year had a bunch of games that was the blank. Like there was The Crew,
The Bureau,
and The Bureau, and there was this third one. Yeah,
Chat Room.
The Chat Room.
Chat Room.
Yes, that's what it's called.
No.
The Chat Room.
No, that's the new sitcom coming to NBC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They figured since Office ended, they might as well start a new show called The Chat Room. It is The Office, but just online in
That'd
text.
Be so
just
boring.
typing.
Entire sitcom just through text. Anyways.
Okay, so obviously our chat room doesn't know what the next Tom Clancy game is coming out. That bugs me.
I keep wanting to say The Outfit, but that was a 360 game, and it was really bad. So, it's not The Outfit.
No.
And it wasn't Predators either.
It's not Predators. God. I want to say it starts with an R or a D. No, an R. No.
Yes, it was Tom Clancy's The D. Sorry. Too soon?
Yes, too soon. The Dead? Come on.
No. No.
Okay, our chat room is awesome right now. I love it. We're just like begging them to tell us the name of this game, but oh well. So
Pedoters?
Is that like my pedophile predators?
What is even going on?
Wait, do they kill pedophiles or I'm confused.
Yeah.
I don't even want to say the other version
That's
of that.
it for this week's news. I think we should go to new releases.
Yeah. Let's
I
just
don't know.
gonna.
I don't know either. I don't know a lot of things. New releases. Beyond. 2 Souls. Count them. Woo.
1, 2.
Top Molly, I'm sweating. Woo.
Wow. Anyways, no. Beyond 2 Souls is coming out tomorrow on PS3. Like I said multiple times.
Yes.
I was told that is being shipped to me as we speak. Then we have a PS3 exclusive game as well, Disgaea D2, A Brighter Darker Darkness.
A Brighter Darkness.
Correct.
Brighter
darkness.
In
other words, it's still going to be dark, but it's
just a little brighter.
Yeah. I believe that's just random JRPG.
Yeah.
It appears to be so.
Yeah. Borderlands 2 Game of the Year Edition, Dishonored Game of the Year Edition.
Yeah, that coming out, by the way, is the whole thing with the contest, is they decided to try to put those together.
Yep.
Game of the Year Edition with the awesome contest.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So awesome.
And you already said Dishonored Game of the Year. And we move on down the list.
Pokemon.
It seems to be the only other game on this list
Pokemon
worth
X
mentioning.
and Pokemon Y come out on October 12th for the 3DS.
I will be picking up my Pokemon X version on the...
You're going X version.
I'm going X version.
Why?
Because I want the fairy deer looking thing. It looks pretty cool.
Fairy deer looking. I like how they use the same box art for both here.
Because they're that smart and because they care that much about Pokemon X and Y.
Yeah, they really don't care.
No. But
that game is coming out,
and
a lot of people do care. So.
Yep. I've got friends that are ranting and raving and dying because they don't have this game already.
They're dying.
Literally on their deathbed.
They're literally dying.
Need Pokemon. And then they're just like...
And as for next week, it doesn't look like anything but Skylanders Swap Force.
And Wipeout Create and Crash.
Oh man, I didn't see Cabela's African Adventures.
Dude, isn't that the one of just like slaughtering a bunch of animals?
It's hunting games, yeah.
No. Wasn't that the one of the, remember when that trailer came out? Or the gameplay trailer? And where he was just, just taking out the entire, like...
Wait, Blitz, I didn't say Sky Raiders, I said Skylanders.
Skylanders.
The kids game.
No.
You do know what that is, right? Anyways. Cabela.
Anyways, no. I remember there was a gameplay trailer for this Cabela game where you were just taking, and it felt like it was the one that felt like Jurassic Park. You know how you had to shoot the lion or whatever that was coming at you, like the Tyrannosaurus Rex. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I think it's that one where it's actually more of a game than just sitting in one location and shooting. You actually have to shoot branches in front of you. It's like a quick time game.
I think you're right.
I might actually play that game.
Oh.
I'm thinking about playing that game.
Oh, you should play it on the Wii.
Not a Wii U. Notice that.
No,
it is available on PS3, Xbox 360, and Wii.
Oh, I didn't include this in the news because it's not super newsy. But speaking of the Wii has officially ceased production in Japan starting this week. They're done making Wiis. Just thought let you know.
Because everyone already has two.
Yeah.
Or just go hunting. People hunting implies a chance of failure. Yeah, so just sit in your room and just shoot them up.
That's it for new releases.
Then we're going to move on to our review for the week.
I'll try to keep this brief. I mean, it's kind of an old game by this point, but it took us a while to get a hold of a copy.
It took you.
Saints Row 4. So, I mean, it's interesting actually looking at this game in light of GTA because, I mean, it's going to be a natural comparison to make because, there are two open world games that came out this year, but with two very, very different kind of philosophies about how to make an open world game. And so I think that's going to be an interesting perspective. And so basically, okay, so if you didn't play Saints Row 3, then stop listening to this and go play Saints Row 3.
Yes.
And then once you come back, play this podcast again, and I'll pick up where I left off. But, Saints Row 4 pretty much repeats the structure of the third. Basically, it is an open world game, but the open world is not the star. The star is the story mode that takes you through. Basically, most of the missions are off of the open world. They're either inside buildings or in all sorts of weird places, and that's the focus of the game, really, is to tell a wacky story with crazy characters.
When does it come out on Humble Bundle?
I don't know, actually.
I believe it already was on Humble Bundle at some point.
Humble Bundle.
Yes. Well, he put Humble Bundle.
Humble
I know it's Humble Bundle,
Humble
but I sort of just going with what he said.
Oh, Humble Bundle.
You sure it wasn't?
No, Saints Row 3 already was. Anyways. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I thought Saints Row 3 was. Yeah,
so,
probably a couple months from now you'll see it.
So this game basically takes everything the third did and, well, works on it, builds on it, which is explained in part by the fact that this game, once upon a time, was an expansion pack. It basically was birthed through a DLC that was supposed to launch with the third. Ended up being canned when THQ went bankrupt. But when Volition got picked up by Deep Silver after the THQ stuff went down, they basically, at that point, they had already decided, might as well just make a full-fledged sequel at this point. So they went into overdrive, just finished up the game, and Saints Row 4 was made, based on, very lightly at that point, based on what that DLC was going to be. So the result of that is that most of it's going to look very familiar because it works on the exact same open world, as the third did. So those of you who played the third are going to instantly recognize a lot of characters. Naturally, the story pretty much relies on you having played, at least knowing the events of the third game, and a lot of the same places and stores are going to be the same. The difference, though, this time is the traversal, because basically the idea of Saints Row 4 is that aliens have taken over, and they've decimated Earth, and have replaced Earth with a simulation of Earth, which is very convincing, except when it glitches out in both real-world ways and in-game ways.
Do you welcome them to Earth?
You do, in a way. The beginning of the game is one of the best moments, including one that you actually witnessed when we did the game at the glance, which is a great use of Aerosmith's Don't Want to Miss a Thing. Used at a very awesome place that I can't describe because I don't want to spoil it. Song. Mm-hmm. Yes, love theme from Armageddon. So yeah, the key difference here is that because it's simulation, you are granted superpowers. Your character, also, I should probably mention, is the President of the United States through plot stuff that is glossed over so fast that it might as well just be unnecessary information.
It might as well just be like, hey, this game begins, you are the President, go.
Yeah, might as well. It kind of does.
Yeah.
But you have superpowers, and so if you're thinking Crackdown or Infamous, you're actually on the right track.
Just right there. Also, you might want to say the other...
Prototype. It's a prototype-y.
Very prototype-y.
Those three games kind of think that, where you're getting around the open world by jumping, running really fast, gliding, rocketing forward. You're
no.
slamming the ground.
Ben Affleck,
No, you're not Ben Affleck.
You're not blind, and you're also not Batman.
You're not a blind Batman.
Wait, aren't they already?
Blind as a Batman, I guess.
It kind of makes sense then. He's... Yeah. God, I can't talk with ice in my mouth.
No, you really can't. No one can. Pretty sure that's why no one talks.
Maybe that'll be my superpower.
So yeah, as you keep saying, Blitz, you don't drive because you can run so fast. You run faster than cars. You could even argue you run faster than speed. I know. Never heard that before.
No way.
So yeah, driving missions are completely thrown out the door. You don't have to drive a car,
superhero
except when it makes you, and does make you drive a car a couple times, like maybe a total of twice. But you won't want to, because you run around so fast and it's so fun. You upgrade these powers as the game goes on. The traversal is one of the best parts of the game, which is funny because Saints Row the Third, that was my least favorite part of the game.
Yeah.
When I beat the story, I actually didn't want to play anymore because it was just such a pain to get around.
See, in this one, it feels like they made the game more vertical.
Yeah. It's very vertical now. You're climbing up buildings, run on the side of buildings to get up to the top of them.
He just wants to run over hookers. Not in your vehicle.
But you can literally run over hookers.
You can run over
Actually,
them.
I don't believe there are any hookers.
That's sort of depressing.
No. All the scantily clad women in the game are usually gang members that you're shooting, or gang members that are your gang members.
Hey.
Or your character, because you can make a scantily clad woman your character. You can make a naked woman your character. Just up to you.
Granted, it will be blurred out. It will be pixelated.
Well, yeah. But yeah, so the story is the highlight here. Just like the third, it does go into some bizarre places, and it gets really funny sometimes. The fact that it's in a simulation this time also gives them the more opportunities to be as crazy as possible. So there's a lot of... Basically, the conceit of a lot of the missions is that you're going into the minds of your homies. Yeah, you basically go into kind of what their their biggest fear is in a lot of cases. And so it creates different scenarios. The one you saw, and the one that's not a spoiler, is that your main character's hallucinated biggest fear is a 50s sitcom. And so you end up being in a 50s sitcom.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
So, I mean, the fact that the game starts that way kind of gives you an idea of where it goes. It's even crazier than that a few times. But that actually kind of highlights one of the coolest things about the story, which was really surprising to me, is it actually goes pretty in-depth on the characters. To the point where, because you're doing these, like, kind of in their psyche kind of missions, you're actually finding out more about them. And they actually seem like actual characters.
Uh-huh.
The game also shoves in some audio files that you can, as you stumble upon in the open world. It acts as one of the collectibles, but it also acts as kind of giving the more backstory. And there's also Mass Effect 2 style loyalty missions, just straight up called loyalty missions that you can do to learn even more. And there's a better ending that you get if you beat the game after completing all the loyalty missions. It's just a slapshot cutscene, but it's still...
Stop singing, run around!
Chat's having fun. So yeah, I mean, so that's probably the best part of the game, is that the story is just as bonkers as before, and there's actually kind of an interesting stuff going on with characters, which I definitely didn't expect. Though, as a whole package, I want to reiterate, yes, package.
The full package.
The full package.
Uh-huh. Because we got to keep it Saints Row related.
Yes,
the full package.
It is very hard to distinguish in a lot of cases this game from the last game, because it is very similar.
Did you mention the terrible frame rate?
Yeah, it doesn't run too hot on the consoles either. If you have a PC, that's probably what you want to play this on. PC port, from what I understand, is better than PC port was last time.
But that being said, we're so far into these consoles that shouldn't have been a problem.
No, they don't have an excuse for it at this point. It definitely runs worse than GTA does, if we were to compare those two games. But anyways, so I mean, it's a hard game to review because I did enjoy it a lot, but comparing it to the third, it's maybe a little less consistent. It feels a little shorter. The side missions are a little more fluffy because they pretty much are just doing the side stuff. For example, side missions will be like, here, do all the hacking missions in a row to unlock the special weapon. And I'm just like, when I beat the story mode, I was like, do I really want to do these? And so it was a lot, and there's still those collectibles that if you're a collectible guy, you're going to want to get them, but if you're not, you're not going to want to take the time to get them.
I went around all of Saints Row 3, the third, and I collected all the blow-up dolls, all the cash deposits, the cash drops, and I did all that stuff.
There's less of that here.
Really?
There's pretty much just their equivalent to agility orbs.
Did they do the assassins missions and car runner missions? Because those were the dumbest things in Saints Row 3.
I think those are gone.
Oh, good.
The ones that return are the insurance fraud.
Which is my favorite.
But it's more fun to do now because of the powers. You do some of the Professor Genki stuff in the campaign.
There's also, I saw one of the destroy this much damage or whatever.
Yes, there's still the tank levels. So the best stuff was brought over.
You told me something about a...
There's no tiger and car missions. Sorry, Mike.
Aww.
I know, I like those too.
There's a tiger in the car.
That's the only ones I miss, is that the ones where you had to drive the stinking car to a location while there was a tiger mauling you.
I was told there was a side-scroller beat-em-up.
There is that's kind of a spoiler. In one of the levels missions, there is a side-scrolling beat-em-up.
At some point in the game, you play the game as a side-scrolling beat-em-up. I don't think that's no. That's like saying, oh, in Gears of War, you're gonna get to a point where you get to ride on or you get to fly or something like that. It's like, no, that's not a...
I enjoyed being surprised by that. So I don't know if I'd want to be spoiled if I had reversed time. I hadn't heard that was a thing. Basically, everything was a surprise to me because I've been trying to not read about games before I play them now. So
very difficult.
Yeah,
very difficult.
It's hard, but I've been managing to do it so far. But yeah. So, I mean, if you like the Saints Row stuff, it's a lot of the same. So if you like the way the shooting works in that game, nothing's changed. But the powers are a good addition. They do some really funny stuff with story, and they do cool stuff with the characters. So it's a worthy successor. It's not better than the third, but it's a worthy successor to the third.
It's a good game.
And they wrap it up in a way where if they didn't want to do Saints Row ever again, they wouldn't have to. The ending of this game is actually wraps up the entire trilogy in a way.
Well,
trilogy plus one.
Yeah, you shouldn't say trilogy.
Because it does...
What do you call that?
I don't know.
Quadrilogy?
I don't know.
Quadrilogy?
But yeah, they do...
Quadrilogy.
If they didn't want to make another game, they wouldn't have to.
That's it.
Yeah.
Quadrilogy.
Quadrilogy.
Dude, they finished the quadrilogy. I like that word. I am very innovative right now.
Oh, God. Yeah. They even do some nods to 2 and 1, which I did not play. But they give enough context where you know that that's what they're referencing.
Wait, Spanish quadrilogy?
Oh, sure. It's a saga. Let's just call it a saga.
No! I like mine.
But at the same time, though, yeah, they do kind of tie up all the loose ends and effectively end that story. But if they really wanted to, there's something at the end of that game that implies that they could be even crazier with a Saints Row 5. That, if you want to know, I'll just straight up tell you after the podcast because you're probably not going to play this game.
We'll see.
So,
we'll see.
Yeah, I liked it.
Diamondium? No, they did not cover the Earth in Diamondium. As we found out from Futurama, that does not keep the creepy purple tentacle monster from coming in.
Diamondium dildos. Is that your new band?
No, it's the new weapon he's going to beat you
I could
with.
see Blitz and Mike in a band called the Diamondium Dildos.
Diamondium. Because like Diamondium.
That should be, you guys should make a band called that and then just go around.
And how did you come up with the random reference of referencing Futurama?
Because he's Mike. That's my
And
answer.
why did I get it?
There you go. Yeah.
All hardcore hard punk.
That's actually great. You guys should do this. You should actually
and then on the side, you guys do butt rock.
Yeah, some butt rock. Some terrible butt rock. Okay. So yeah, I liked Saints Row 4. I'm gonna give it a 4.5.
Oh, that good.
Yeah,
I was expecting like a 4.
But it's not perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it is good enough to get that high of a score. Okay.
Yeah, I liked it.
Synthesized for...
No, out of 5, Blitz. We do have a score out of 5.
It is the equivalent of 9 out of 10. All you do is multiply 4.5 times 2.
Yeah, if you like your scores out of 10, just times 2. That's all you do.
Yep.
But we do 5.
It's 4.5.
Because 5 stars is the real way of doing great games.
Because it's 4.5 credits out of 5.
That's right. I shouldn't have said stars. Sorry.
Yeah.
So thus it earns an extra credit.
That's true.
Yes,
it gets half an extra credit.
Which is our equivalent to like a best new release kind of label. If something gets an extra credit, you know you should play it.
What about a 42? Or is that a 4.2?
I can't read it.
Is there a period?
We don't do that granular of scale. We just do half.
Okay. Figured as a 90 out of 100.
Blitz, we're not Pitchfork. I'm not going to give it an 8.8.
4.2. We gave it a 4.5. We already gave it a point.
It doesn't get an 8.4. Every new release doesn't get an 8.4. Sorry. Okay, that's it. That's all I have for a review. So that's all we have for this podcast.
All right, so for that, we're going to close up for the evening.
Sorry, guys. Oh, actually, let's do this. We have some viewers. If you guys have any questions that you want to ask.
We haven't done that in a while.
Yes, because we haven't had an audience in a long time.
No, we did it 2 weeks ago, but
we forgot.
Yeah.
If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them right now or forever.
Or anything you want us to talk about next week.
And then,
or
Mike, then you can watch
Blacklist.
Because apparently, yes, NBC does need your views. No, we don't want to review NBA 2K14, but if you want to review 2K14, you can come on the show and do it.
Did you watch Blacklist?
I have not watched Blacklist.
I have not.
I've gotten 3 people telling me to now.
I saw Prisoners.
Prisoners?
Mm-hmm.
I made the mistake of watching the CBS sitcom Mom. Don't watch the CBS
you made a
sitcom
mistake.
Mom.
I was not planning to.
No, not Two Broke Girls.
Although that will be what they be in about a year after, they
No, I watched it because I really like Anna Faris, and I was hoping she was in a good show. But no, that show is not good.
No.
So if you want to, I guess, ask us any more questions, we're just gonna start wrapping up.
So this is our podcast. Yeah. Go for it.
Yes, I do want to see Gravity, Mike. When do you want to see Gravity?
Dude,
let's make this happen.
What?
Let's all see Gravity.
Oh, thank you for inviting me into it. I mean,
you
about
brought it up.
time. I mean,
when are we seeing Gravity? I want to see Gravity in IMAX 3D. When are we seeing this?
Friday.
Let's already saw it. Okay.
Friday.
Friday. I'm working Friday.
Sunday.
I'm working Sunday.
Those are my days off.
Sorry.
Evenings.
No, Friday evening is when I'm working.
No, I'm saying evenings. Just.
I have Saturday all day. I'm off Saturday. I have Wednesday.
But you have to not believe in physics.
Yes, I do have Wednesday this week. I have Wednesday off. Mike, I have... actually, I might be able to do Sunday. I have Sunday morning, I believe.
Okay.
We could do Sunday night. Well, we can discuss this off the podcast.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you want to follow our podcast shenanigans, go to Facebook. We are on Facebook, our facebook.com/FourCredits Podcast. If you want to follow us on Twitter, all of our Facebook posts go up on our Twitter feed is @FourCredits. If you want to check out our stuff on YouTube, go to YouTube and search FourCredits. If you want to check out stuff on our website, FourCredits.com. I can't hear you.
Do you know what Delta V is?
I have no idea.
I guess it has something to do with physics.
I'm guessing it has something to do with space. Is that a spaceship?
Delta 5? That sounds like a command.
Maybe it is.
Anyways,
that's it for the FourCredits Podcast. Space physics. We will leave you on that note.
Space
physics. And
change your velocity.
And we will see you next week. Bye, guys. Space physics.
Yeah.